On the note card you were handed at the door, please give me your student's name and class period, your name, and your email and phone number. The more that we keep in contact with each other, the more successful your student will be this year. On the back, please tell me one thing you want me to know about your child. It can be something fun, or it can be something important for their learning. Anything you feel like sharing. Last year, your students had 90 minutes for their language arts block. This year, they only have one class period, 45 minutes, and we've got a ton of things to cover. One of my main goals is to turn all of your kids into readers. I truly believe that if a student doesn't like to read, they just haven't found the right book yet. If that's your child, please make note of that on their note card so that I can make it my personal mission to find them a book that will change their life. In addition to reading and writing inside the classroom, we will also have outside reading that's required this year. Information was provided on the syllabus. If you didn't see that syllabus, please check my Epsilon page in order to download a copy. We all know that learning isn't always fun, but it's one of my personal goals to make sure that your student has a great time in my class each day. I'll use a variety of methods in order to engage them, including dressing up, using hand claps, songs, and different memory mnemonics in order to help them learn in class. And I'll also provide them with a variety of creative ways to show me what they know. We will be providing homework each week. It might be provided on different days and due at different times. Sometimes it could be something that we started in class that they need to finish at home, or it might be a story that I handed them as they walked out the door. Something else that my colleagues and I are trying to focus on this year is the flipped classroom, which means that your students will be doing a lot of information gathering at home and then applying that knowledge and getting to dig deep in class. So please make sure that if we send home homework, that you make it a priority in your household. Otherwise, your child will come to school the next day unprepared for the hands-on lesson that we've prepared. All resources that we use in class are posted to my Epsilon page. I also have a calendar with links to assignments and information about what's going on in class. If ever your student forgets something at school or can't find an assignment, you can always find it under the resources tab at epsilon.com/NCOYLE. Remind 101 is a group text messaging app that I use for reminders and updates. Find your child's class period and text the @Archers and their class period to the phone number provided on the screen. It's like Google Voice, it's not my actual number, and you cannot text back to it. But if you ever have a question about a reminder that I've sent out, shoot me an email and I'll get it pretty immediately. My conference period is during second period, which is from 8 o'clock to 8:45 each day. Our tutoring days are Wednesdays and Thursdays from 2:40 to 3:10. If these days do not work for your student, please have them come talk to me. We can always work something out. Level 1 and Horizons classes are at a much faster pace, and there's more expected of them outside of class. We really expect them to be a self-directed and independent learner. It definitely helps if they have an interest and aptitude for the subject. Your child should have been given a Level 1 expectations handout today in class. Please go over that with your student, sign it, and return it as quickly as you can. Although Level 1 and Horizons have certain expectations, I also have high expectations for each and every one of my students. I will always push them to do better than they have been and to give me more, because I honestly believe that if we do that, they will become a person who's always striving for greatness. Help me to instill that in your child this year. If you have any questions, please ask Ms. Fuller, and if she can't answer your questions, send an email to nicole.archer@cfisd.net. Again, thank you so much for being here tonight. I look forward to working with you and your child this year.